What's up everyone, it's Trainer Dell, and in this video I have my Kaiju Gagaga deck profile. Now, lately I've been running Noble Knights when I go to my locals and when I duel just people in card shops, but this is a deck that I've been testing out. I really didn't want to profile it until after the ban list so I can make any updated changes, but who knows when that's going to happen. So just want to do this right now and show you guys what I've been working with. This one, I kind of put a lot of my resources into the Noble Knights, so I was like thinking of, how can I make this deck kind of viable, especially now that Zodiacs are out, and the Kaijus, man, Kaijus are just really good. And for those scared of the link summoning thing, because Gagagas are very Exceed heavy, this deck can still work. It can still function, I think. You won't get to do the two big boss Exceed monster plays in one turn moves, but it'll be cool if the game slows down because Gagagas were never really that fast to begin with. So this deck is to try to keep up with the speed of the Zodiacs, because what I've noticed in a lot of Zodiac builds is they're very offensive, and then they'll flip the D barrier, and then you can't really exceed. They know if you're playing a Gaga deck you want to exceed. So with this variant it's like very different. In the Blue Eyes format, when I first uploaded a Gaga deck profile a few months back, I built it towards OTKing against most Blue Eyes decks, and then I basically just sided in anti-spell fragrances, which thankfully I got rid of before this whole link stuff came out, because they kind of, I wouldn't say they plummeted, but they really dropped in value from when I was playing with them. So yeah, like metal foes and stuff like that weren't really that scary. You gotta adapt. So yeah, let's get right into it. Sorry, that's like 2 minutes, so I'll probably put that in the thing, so let me move this aside. But I am running the one Gagaga girl, still running just one of her. Still don't want to really draw her. In a way, it's like she's like a more special card. 3 Gaga Magicians, gotta have that. He's really good, changes the levels, do what he do. 3 Gaga Sisters to search out any spell and trap cards with the word Gaga in it. And the Exceed plays, of course, you can change her level, or you can combine the levels with her and another Gagaga. So you can OTK with these two cards, so it's pretty cool. Running Double Child for some dark power, and because I like to have my turn 1 Rafflesia if I can have it. 2 Gardenas just for defense, and because sometimes I think about taking it out for Battle Fader to have more darks in the deck, but honestly to have it be level 4 helps a lot, because I can revive it with Revenge, special summon it with not that I usually do, but I could use Academy Network. 2 Gagaga Head. 2 for me is the perfect number. I was running 3 in last format with metal foes and stuff, because I really wanted to have like monsters come back to the field and try to like OTK, or just have big boss monsters and have advantage. And I was running more traps, but with this deck it doesn't really matter, so 2 back down to do is cool for me. Now for the Kaiju stuff, running 3 Radiant because it's dark. 2800 attack is what you need. That's like the threshold of what you need to OTK your opponent with, if you know the Gaga OTK, 28 and above. So that's why I run that. 1 Dogaran and 2 Jizukuru. You can switch out one of these for the Thunder King one, just because it's a different name and it's the same attack. It doesn't really matter that they're really high attack, because you want OTK, and usually when you use the spell card Interrupted Kaiju Slumber, you give this to your opponent and you special summon this, but the different names. But yeah, I would say change 1 to the Thunder King if you would like it. I just have Jizukuru. I can't seem to find the Thunder King with me right now. Okay, now going with the spells. Triple Emergency Academy Network. Really need it. Just helps with plays and can do good. Now unfortunately you can't like give your opponent a Kaiju and then use it. Wish you could. Wish it had its anime, or not anime, but manga effect. But yeah, you really gotta be smart with this card. Triple Gagaga Revenge, which you can use it with when you give your opponent a kaiju and go for plays and stuff like that. One win, tried bumping up to 2, but I just didn't feel right with it. 2 Onomatopoeia, just ditch a card, get sister, summon her, replaces itself, so all those effects. Try to put in a Gagaga ghost, so it's dark, but I kept drawing into it, and of course that's a card you can discard, but it really has no plays other than being a lower target and after that, so I really want to focus on the Gagas and the Kaijus. Triple Interrupted Kaiju Slumber. Now, definitely 3 of in the deck, so good. A board wipe, and then you special summon Kaiju to each other field, and then you can banish it from your grave to add a Kaiju from your hand, but not on the turn that you activate the card effect. But really cool, and just an overall great engine. I mean, I played against Zodiac, and they field wipe me, then I field wipe them. It was pretty cool, but you have other plays to go into. Just aside from that, this is just because the game right now is super fast, and a lot of people are running that or Wind Witches with stuff. So you want to just take the monsters off the board and don't worry about them. I'm still running 2 Twin Twisters. I just feel like I really like 2. Helps me with OTKs. 2 Allures. Tried 3. Really didn't like it. You want to have stuff in your hand still. The combo pieces, you kind of need them in your hand. Then 1 Raigeki, another field wiping. And like I said, I put a lot of my other stuff, so my strikes and stuff, into another deck. So in the trap lineup, it's really simple. It's just Salt Warning, Emptiness, Bottomless, and Time Space Trap Hole. These are the Reflasia targets. So yeah, those are the traps in here. So yeah. Now for the extra deck, running the 1 Cowboy and 1 Samurai because they're the only Gaga Exceed monsters. Still hoping they come out with more in the future. Hoping that they actually make like an archetype Gagaga Link monster. That'd be pretty cool. Sky Cavalry, Centuria. In case you it's just there for sister and child. But usually I go for Reflasia. Castel, Dark Rebellion, the Utopia, and the Lightning. The OTK machine itself, Chronomaly Machu Mech. Still playing 2 Noritos. You can take 1 out and switch it for that, but I find sometimes if I summon Norito and then they don't have the Kaiju, but they have Interrupted Kaiju Slumber or Barrage or whatever, I can just negate it. The spell cards, obviously. 1 Utopia Beyond because 3,000 damage is nothing to laugh at. Big Eye to take monsters. Felgrand because I really like Felgrand. And Titanic Galaxy. That's how I run it. Like I said, you can probably take out 1 Naruto for another Machu Mech. Maybe take out Sky Cavalry or Samurai for Abyss Dweller. Depends on what you're playing against. This is how I like to have it. This is what I do with it. So yeah, that's my deck build. Really fun deck to play still. Love the Gagas with all my heart. I want to say that going forward, I'm going to see how the game changes, see what I can do to switch things up. But yeah, any ideas, let me know what you guys think. Comment down below, and I hope you all have a good day. Alright, thanks for watching. Peace.